my friend hit me up, say, hey, we want to look into it. We're looking to purchasing a house. And I started to study, deliver a very quality job. They like me. They referred to their friends. And that's how I got momentum.
What's the most expensive home?
It's a 5 million and up. It grew a lot. During the pandemic, the last 4 years, I truly believe that the stem cell works because I actually learned from the best example. The best thing is ozone mixed with stem cell. So before you do the stem cell treatment, you should do ozone. Stay young forever.
Yeah, more stem cells.
The other thing is why I'm successful about the real estate business. It comes down to the value you bring. I saw my friend that I haven't seen for a month, and she just had this glowing skin out of nowhere. And then she said, I have this skincare product from Korea. I said, whatever it is, get me one. Let me try it. And it's super affordable. And not mention like I've been using La Mer for years. None of them give me this kind of look.
How did you get into real estate?
It's by accident, but I think I truly have passion for this field. As I can see that you're going to be super successful if you put your time and your heart into it. But unfortunately, you have your full-time job.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to see you grow with me in the real estate because I have a true passion.
Yeah. How's that accident?
I live in Irvine, and I have a strong base of a Chinese client base. Irvine is a very popular city, even in China. A lot of parents want the kids to have a good education. They want to come to Irvine. And because I live in Irvine already 15 years ago, I see how Irvine grow. And when my friend hit me up, say, hey, we want to look into it. We're looking to purchasing a house. And I started to study and then take them to see the house. And then eventually I sell one or two. I have a few clients. They're happy with me. I do deliver a very quality job. They like me. They refer to their friends. And that's how I got momentum.
Yeah.
So I see, that's why I say it's coincident.
Yeah. And it's after that, it's about referral. They start referring you to their friends and family.
Yes.
And how long have you been doing this?
12 years.
Okay. And then you're mostly selling in what cities?
Irvine, Orange County. So
Orange
Irvine,
County.
Newport Coast, Newport Beach, all over Orange County, or sometimes it's just wherever they need, but mainly Southern California.
Southern California?
Yeah.
And tell us, what's the most expensive home?
92567 5. What's the Newport Coast zip code? 9276.
How much was that house?
Now it's a 5 million and up.
Okay.
So anywhere between 5 million to 30, you can't find a very good ocean view now under 20.
Okay.
You cannot.
I think the last open house we went to was over 20.
Right.
Yeah.
Easily. It grew a lot. During the pandemic, the last 4 years, it grew twice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's amazing. I think I'm fortunate to be in this location. It's just amazing. Not a lot of other location grow like this.
She has an advantage because there's a language barrier with like all the Chinese clients. They don't always speak very good English. So her Mandarin comes in really handy. And they are successful. They come here to the United States with a lot of money looking to invest. And, you know, I feel like you're just on a platform already, especially with, you know, Universal. They have 2 offices now.
Yes. One in City of Industry and the other one in Irvine, next to Spectrum Center.
So tell everyone, if they want to look into real estate or they need help selling or buying, where can they find you? Do you have like
Hit the link below.
Yes.
Just joking. Yeah, but we should put a barcode, scan code, right, with my business card. Yeah.
We're gonna put her business card in. Do you have an easy email, or is it
Chloe Parker Realtor @gmail.com? That's
That's
easy enough,
easy.
right? Chloe Parker, realtor. And I have to thank to my friend Yvonne. She's the one create that email for me. And I used to think it's too long, too difficult. She said, no, this is just your name and the realtor dot Gmail.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's easier.
How's Yvonne doing?
She's actually doing very well. I spoke to
You
her
also
this
got
morning.
her into real estate.
Yes, yes, yes. I think I have a unique skill of influence people without my trying,
Yeah.
without any intention.
She influenced me. She talked me into going for the real estate license.
Because you both have great people skill, and real estate, it's a lot. It's really comes down to people skill and the trust.
Yeah.
Of course, the value you bring,
Yeah.
and you are the type of person very caring. You always look out for what they truly needs versus what you want to make out of it.
Yeah.
So I think naturally you can be good, just like your stem cell, your beauty business.
That's how we
That's
met.
how we
kind
met
of
each other.
we
Yeah.
were both doing stem cells. How did you get into stem cells?
Stem cell, it's through a very wealthy client of mine, the real estate client. She is a consistent stem cell user.
Oh,
And then when she got here, because the language barrier again, she wanted me to go to visit all this doctor's office, stem cell treatment places, and just translate for her. And eventually I learned about the market. I learned about everything.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into it.
So she
Yeah.
came from China
Yes.
using stem cells, and she wanted to start using it here, but wanted to find a good doctor
Yes.
or a nurse or a clinic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. At that time, we were doing fresh stem cells. You tried it yourself, right? I've tried it. You've
Yeah,
tried it yourself.
I tried it. I actually have fresh every year. Once a
Yes.
year for me, twice a year for my mom. I
Yeah.
truly believe in it. And
Did you feel a difference?
I do. I think I'm younger than my age.
Look at her.
My mom has a higher immune system. I truly believe that the stem cell works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the common questions? I mean, you deal with a lot of Chinese clients.
Mm-hmm.
They have common concerns and questions. What?
There's so many different type of stem cell where they extract from, what kind of it. The people just very confused a lot of time. They know a little, they don't know all of it. They don't know they don't know the science behind
I think
it.
they focus
just
on
know
the negative.
a lot of them. Yeah. Yes.
And then you have a way with your voice, with your influence, with your platform to convince them that it's safe, basically.
Yes, because I actually learned from the best example. The client that I was talking about, she uses stem cells. She got into a car accident, and the doctor pretty much announced that she's gonna spend the rest of her life in wheelchair.
Oh.
And then she didn't, obviously she didn't want to believe that. She's wealthy, she's financially able. So she had her personal doctor with her 24/7. 3 years, during the 3 years after the car accident, getting her stem cell from German, Switzerland, everywhere. And it works. They were putting all the area that's affected, and it really truly works. That's why when she moved to United States, she didn't want to stop. She said, go find me the American stem cell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was she doing it like once a year or twice a year?
Every month.
Whoa.
She need high dose and she can afford it. So she's doing every single month, and it truly works wonders with her. So I saw with my own eye, and I decided, why not? I tried out. And I really feel like, because I don't have a severe disease or anything that I can feel the huge difference, but I think it gives me more energy.
Yeah.
Helps me sleep better. Yeah. So I'm all the way in.
Yeah.
This. Yeah.
I tell everyone that in my stem cell business, 75% of my clients are Chinese.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Chinese people love you.
Yeah. No, well, they can afford it, number one.
Uh-huh.
Number two, the doctors are heavy onto, convincing their clients to do it.
Okay.
It's because, and number three, they stay away. I feel like Asians like to stay away from Western medication because it has a lot of side effects, adverse reactions, and stem cells, it's a natural thing that already exists in our body. Basically you're just increasing your population of stem cells. Where unfortunately we get older and we have less and less stem cells every day. So it's biologics, it's science. Every day the science is, you learn something new about stem cells, and it's always going to be in clinical trials. Hopefully one day the FDA will approve it.
I doubt it, but I don't know if I'm supposed to say this in podcast, but I think they purposely don't want to approve it because if they truly prove FDA level, a lot of pharmaceutical will go out of business.
Yes,
because
for sure.
a lot of, the
For
treatment will be useless.
Yeah. I'm not going to stop myself from saying it. But yeah, if that happens, companies like Pfizer are going to go out of business. And unfortunately, that's how they make their money, is through selling drugs. And this is a natural, I think that's why Chinese people like it, because it's not kind of homeopathic.
Yes.
Yeah. And besides stem cells, you've tried ozone therapy?
Yes, ozone therapy.
How is that?
Is the other thing that I'm amazed. It blows my mind.
I haven't tried it yet.
You haven't?
Tell
you need
me.
to try. It's the oxygen. I'm not even having your background, the expertise, but it helps the inflammation, and it helps to get rid of the bad cells in your body.
Yeah.
It helps with everything. So the I love this what's that called in Santa Ana? The place in Santa Ana that during the COVID they treat all the COVID patient.
Oh.
I was so impressed because a lot of people just scared. See, oh, you got COVID, stay away, get yourself isolated for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, forever. Like, people are just so against it, right? But this clinic, they open their arms, they open their door, they welcome all the COVID patient. Come in, we treat you, and then they treat with ozone.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went there myself.
Did you have COVID at the time?
I had COVID, and I was scared to go anywhere. I was scared to even talk to friends because everybody just don't want to be near that.
Yeah.
But when I called up this doctor who is also a friend of mine, they said, come, we treat so many COVID patients. I said, are you serious? Do you care? I have symptoms right now. I said, no, I don't care. Come. I went, they give me IV, the ozone is oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
They put in the IV.
It's about 30 minutes or?
It's about half an hour to 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm not joking. 2 days later, everything got better.
Wow.
Yeah, everything got better. I think it's just a lot of people don't know about it. And I actually share this every chance I get.
Yeah.
And I would say 80% of my best friends go to that clinic now just to get immune system.
So you still go to the clinic?
I still go there.
Okay.
I take my mom there. I still go there. I need to take you there. You'll love
Yeah, when
it.
are you going?
You'll
I'll
love
go.
it. Okay. Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I actually saw it at a conference. I went to a stem cell conference and they had ozone therapy in one of the rooms. And then I saw that machine that spins.
Yeah, you can actually drink it. If you have like oral problem, if you have teeth, like anything, you can drink the ozone water.
Really?
They just mix in the water. And the whole office, they have an ozone machine that just blows ozone in the air.
Okay.
Yeah, so
and what's
ozone
the
is a good
average
thing.
cost?
It's not even that much. For ozone IV, I think is under 1,000.
That's not
It's about
bad.
800, 900. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
For like
it's
an hour.
affordable. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
definitely cheaper than stem cells.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? The best thing is ozone mixed with stem cell. So before you do the stem cell treatment, you should do ozone.
Cleanse your blood.
Cleanse your blood and give more oxygen in your body so you can
So it can
observe
accept. Yeah.
more of the stem cell. So that's what I'm trying to get all these clients do. And if their time allows, if their time frame, the days they stay in United States allows,
Yeah.
that's what they would do.
Too bad they can't do ozone therapy in the home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's complicated. They have this machine and all this. Yeah.
So far you've only been to that one in Santa Ana. Have you tried other?
No, because they're
Clinics?
good. They're to me they're the best in the industry. I don't need to go to other ones, but there is other ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to try it.
Yeah. I will bring you there. I'll introduce you to doctors. You will love them. They will love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys can work together.
Are they Chinese also?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So what's in the future? What are you looking forward to in 2025?
Stay young forever.
Yeah. More stem cells.
More stem cells. No, but I think I have a true passion about real estate. I will never give up, even though they say the market is getting tougher. But I believe people always need to live and eat, a place to sleep. There is always need.
Yeah.
Bad market, good market, depends how you change yourself,
Yeah.
alter yourself, right? So I think I'm gonna stay in the real estate for a long time, but I'm an entrepreneur at heart, like you.
Yeah.
The other thing is why I'm successful about the real estate business is it comes down to the value you bring. As you know, 80% of my clients are Asian, Chinese,
Yes.
from overseas. They need services just besides a home.
Yeah.
So I need investment visa. I need EB-5. I need a green card. I need my kids to go to Ivy League schools.
So you're a good resource.
So I need to be able to provide the best to go places. So I partner up with the best accounting to help these wealthy people to save their taxes, right? Help their kids to go to the school that they want to,
Yeah.
and to prep them in a most effective way, and things like that. So that's I think it comes down to the value.
Yeah.
And you really don't have to have a lot of client if you have very quality clients. I'm very fortunate that a lot of my clients are high ticket clients. They buy, they invest, they do apartment buildings, office buildings, and they buy homes and sell their homes. So I think I really just enjoying this business.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
think
gonna
you're a
stay
big
in that
name out there.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Chinese community, I think you are a big name already. So I'm so proud of you. But I think you've just recently started investing also, right?
Yes. 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 Because
Mostly
we need to be prepared for the bad days, right?
Yeah.
If the market is bad, I like I said, you need to be able to shift. You need to be able to make change with the market. But I always believe there is room for flip homes. You buy low and sell high, or you make the home ready to go. So I'm doing a lot of the flipping recently. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to share with you.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we can do something together.
Yeah. You're looking to buy more flip homes for the next year
Absolutely.
in
Yes.
2025.
Yes.
Okay. And then has anything changed with the recent real estate commission that just passed?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything changed? Has it made
To me,
work
I think it's
difficult?
I think it's a good change because now you get rid of a lot of bad competition.
Oh.
The agent doesn't really have a good value to provide. The buyer's agent literally have to go out to buyers, say, hey, I can do this for you. And then the buyer have to pick one of the best they think from all this competition to be able to pay the commission. Versus before, it's like seller pays for the commission, regardless,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Seller pays for all of the commission, and for a buyer agent to come fight with me. It's an interest. It's a conflict of interest, right? So I think a lot of people don't like the change, but me personally, I think it's a healthy change. It's just gonna get rid of a lot of the agent that doesn't really bring values.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So nothing's changed for the seller's agent, right?
Right. But no, the seller agent gets the seller agent portion of the commission, but the buyer, they don't have to pay for the buyer agent
Anymore.
anymore. They don't have to, but they can still pay if it's in the buyer's market. The seller wants to get rid of the house, then they will pay, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it really comes down to if it's seller's market or buyer's market.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if the agent of the buyer wants to get paid, he would have to ask the seller's agent
Yes.
to partake in that commission, right?
Exactly.
And they can always decline.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it does make it harder on the.
It does. It does make it harder. A lot of people. That's why this is a tough business.
Yeah.
You either have that in you or you don't. 90% of the realtor, they give up in the first year.
Yeah.
80% give up in the second year. So it's tough.
It's like a sink or swim.
It's like everyone knows 7, 8, 10 agents in their real life.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but I think everybody, at the end of the day, everybody want to sell their home in the shortest amount of time for the highest price.
Yeah.
And whoever give them the most confidence level, they will go with that agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think her experience speaks for itself, and the way that she can communicate with not just Mandarin, but in English. I mean, you have a lot of American clients too.
Yes.
Because she's been in the business for so long. Like she said, there's 2 offices, one in City of Industry, one in Irvine. They do deal with a lot of high ticket clients. I think that's where your success comes from, and that's where people trust you enough to for you to encourage them into stem cells also, because
Yes.
you're kind of a voice of experience.
Yes.
You know, you've
Once
tried
you
it
build that
yourself.
trust, they know that you look out for their best interests, health-wise, where to live, where the kids go to. They once you build that trust, and then they financially able, what more they care about.
Yeah.
It's to live longer, to be healthy.
Yes.
And then where to spend money on, right?
Yeah.
Material stuff, they have enough.
Yeah.
They just want to build their health,
Yeah.
right? So and then after they try, they really feel the difference.
Yeah.
And then they're just a repeating customer every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's a good resource, you know, like if not just to buy a house or sell a house, but where's the best schools for my kids? You know, this and that. What's the best area to live in or to invest in? And it's not just Orange County. It's kind of like you're kind of into LA County.
Everywhere. Beverly Hills.
Yes.
The best school, the best college, you know, all over Southern California or even East Coast.
Yeah.
Boston, New York. So once my client told me, you're not a good realtor if you can't figure this out for my kids, like to go to school, to apply for the Ivy League school. And I learned from it. So that's why I say I'm fortunate, because all their needs and wants, I'm able to figure it out, and now makes me more valuable than an average realtor.
Yeah, because you're a mom too, so you care about what school your kids go to.
Definitely.
And where they go to school.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's very important.
Yes.
How many years have you been doing this?
I started 2011.
Okay.
So 12 years to be exact.
Wow.
Yeah. 12 years. I actually started the business doing business opportunity, which is business buy and sell. Restaurants, gas station, hair salon, cell phone stores.
That's doing really well too, I hear.
It was doing well, but it's a lot more complicated than 4-bedroom, 2,000 square foot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So at the time, when I started, I was doing business sell, and then the recession hits, and I started to start the family. I have kids.
Yeah.
And a lot, like I mentioned, a lot of my friends just want to look into Irvine. I see how Irvine grow. I look at all this build a community. And I just got into real residential side, and which is a lot easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is easier.
Yeah.
Do you have any do you have one special tip that you'd like to share with people moving to Orange County?
People moving to Orange County. Orange County is very expensive, but it's location. I think
It's a good investment.
it's a good investment. Luckily, we just keep seeing the population grow. I think one tip I can share is if you're an investor, you want to know where the population is gonna keep going. Like Irvine, for instance, the pharmaceutical company, the bio company, the tech company, they keep coming. And we see a lot of high income people coming to the neighborhood. So the needs it's more than actual new home builder can build.
Yeah.
That's why the price is going up so crazy.
Yeah.
And nobody can stop it because the needs is there.
Yeah.
And why the Newport Coast is so expensive is also because the water view is limited, right? Location. Other states, other cities is not going crazy like this, but Irvine is, Newport Coast is, just because the needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's, I think, when it comes down to real estate, if you want to be the investor, look out for population growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like similar to, what do you think about Las Vegas and Miami?
Miami, it's a hot place. I just came back from Miami a few weeks ago. All this super high-rise condo with water view.
And
They're
beautiful.
2.5 million to start, but just like under 2,000 square foot. There's need for that. Miami real estate is super hot.
Yeah.
Super hot. What was the other?
Las Vegas is growing because of the sports teams.
Sports team, and also the train. It's been seen forever for the last 10 years, but now it's finally happening.
Yeah.
So yes. So if you see a growth of the population, then you can bet on it. Same thing with Austin.
Yeah.
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Not Houston.
Okay.
Yeah. So where the big company goes, where all the people moving, all the population growing,
Yeah.
that's where you want to follow.
I feel like New York is already boomed and there's no more land to build.
Exactly.
So it's just resell, right?
Yeah.
Reselling condos.
Yeah. New York, it's tough.
How about San Francisco?
No good.
No good.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's just, it's really expensive, but there's no more land to build.
Exactly. There is, even in Silicon Valley, they're skyrocketed many years ago already.
Yeah.
Houses are very old, very
It's too
small.
late. They
It's too late.
plateaued. Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
And a lot of them are actually selling their home and moving to Southern California.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's a trend right now.
Well, a lot of people are also moving out of California because it's unaffordable for them. Have you been tracking like where they're going? I feel like a lot of people are going.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas or
Because
Utah.
of the tax.
Yeah.
And Seattle.
And Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle has no tax.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But Seattle's expensive, I hear.
Mm-hmm. That's a growing market as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
We kind of went out of the subject.
I know. We're talking about everything. But she also can recommend you to great mortgage brokers.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Mortgage brokers, CPAs, everything related.
What's the rate right now?
Right now, well, as Trump came, it dropped the interest rate right away. We're going to see gradually lowering the interest. Right now, it's not exactly reflected to the mortgage company yet, but that's what everybody is looking forward to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
when the interest rate comes down, usually the value goes up.
The prices go
The
up.
prices goes up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when you sell a house, like what's different about you from other realtors? Like, what do you do that's special? Do you do a special open house? Do you market differently?
Yes, I do events. Thanking for to Universal Elite. Uh, they're very creative. They always throw very creative events.
They make it special.
They make it very special, and then they invite bunch of people from all aspects. The true buyer or realtor, they're very open-minded. You know, in this business, is all about helping people.
Yeah.
All about making each other succeed. And then the more you think like that, the more benefit it brings.
Yeah.
So Universal Elite is definitely a good brokerage. I'm happy with them, and I'm the type of people don't like to switch around very often.
Yeah. That's good. I think she's found her home, and I know I've met.
I brought her in there.
Yes, they are so nice. Like they're having a potluck today.
Oh yes, Thanksgiving potluck.
Yeah. They always have events that include like the family. Bring your kids. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. It's a highly competitive field, and it's people will find likewise the same energy, same kind of level, right? So
yeah. It's very inspiring group. So hit her up. I wouldn't have her on this show if she wasn't the best. It's easy. Chloe Parker
Realtor.com
at gmail.com.
at Gmail. Yeah.
So easy. So Chloe just came back for 4 weeks from China. We had dinner at one of our favorite places, and I noticed that her skin was glowing. She's like, "Do you see a difference with my skin?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, I've tried something new. It's like the skincare, and I hope you brought it. If not, I'll go to your house and get it."
I didn't know we were doing this today.
I will go to her house to get it today because she and her mom have tried this new skincare product, and Korea is like booming in skincare. Tell us about this.
So I have a very, very sensitive skin. I have rosacea, and it's my consistent struggle. I never find anything fit for me all these years. And my skin dermatologist told me I can't do anything laser related because it will just make my skin thinner and more irritated. So all these years I can't get rid of my dark things and my problem skin with any product.
Yeah.
And I don't trust anything. I just feel like this is it. This is my overall state, right? And I get red all the time. It's in the hot season, cold season. If I drink, if I get shy, I'm on the stage, I get super red. That's what I've been dealing for all these years.
Yeah.
And then I came back from China. I saw my friend that I haven't seen for a month, and she just have this glowing skin out of nowhere. I've never seen that. And I said, "What did you do? What did you do?" I said, "How do you say the Chinese, the English word in the laser, not the laser thing, but it's
Botox?
Not Botox. It's filler, but not filler, but something they do once a month, 500 minimal." I said, "Did you do that?" And then she said, "No, I have this skincare product from Korea." I said, "Whatever it is, get me one. Let me try it." She got me a free cream I brought home, and me and my mom started using it. A week later is when I saw you. Yeah, and I'm just super sold with this product. It's based with lava energy water from Korea, and also a plant called yampu. It's, I don't know if you know, but it's also called tiger. There is a old Chinese traditional medicine named tiger balm. If you have wounds, if you hurt your skin, if you have open skin, that's what you put on, and it gives you super fast healing.
Okay.
So they extract that ingredient from this plant called tiger. I'm just gonna call it tiger leaves.
Okay.
They say old days when tiger get wounds, they will run into the bush, like stay in the middle of like amazing leaves for a while, and then they get healing. So yeah, I just spray that in my face every day, get rid of the redness.
So it's a spray.
No, it's a whole line.
Okay.
It's from cleanser, makeup remover to toner to serum to eye cream,
Moisturizer,
everything. It's a whole
sunscreen.
line, and it's super affordable. It's not
Yeah.
mentioned like I've been using La Mer, La Mer for
Yeah.
years. None of them give me this kind of look,
Yeah.
this kind of
Wow.
results.
Yeah.
And this whole line is only 300 something.
Wow.
So I'm super happy with it. Yeah.
Okay.
I
What's it called?
The company is called Riemann. Hit the link below.
Yes.
Just we need to create a link
For
but
sure.
it's called In-Cell Derm. Is the cells. The technology of this product is that it goes under your cells level.
Okay.
So it's called In-Cell Derm, dermatology level.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone, I like bring the good things to people's life. I think
Yeah.
we should share. Definitely people like me having the sensitive skin should check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have rosacea too, so I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't
you
wait.
should. You look younger than your age.
Yeah.
I think thanks to stem cell.
Stem cells,
if you
being
have-
Asian.
But this is like the facial stem cell.
This is a
right?
topical treatment that we need because we're getting affected. You know, even though the stem cells help us internally,
Mm-hmm.
we are affected by, you know, the sun,
Yeah.
the pollution, you
Yeah.
know, everything outside affects our skin. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can't wait
Lately,
to try it.
I think Korean people knows what's up with skin.
Yeah, they
skin.
have really good skin. My gosh. My gosh. So yeah, she's going to share the link with us. Thank you again, Chloe,
No
for
problem.
coming.
Thank
She
you,
has a
thank
busy
you.
schedule. She's
Thank you.
she's closing escrow this week,
Yes,
right?
end of this week. I'm excited.
Wow. So now you know where
Thank
to go if you want to get your house sold. Have a good day,
All right,
guys.
Have a good day. Okay.
Thank you.